Well, good evening, everybody. Sorry I'm running so late tonight, but I had as it's probably be a regular occurrence on Sundays because I have a standing date with Petty Boots with Becca at House of Normand and Jen Lynn at Jen Lynn Tarot and Johnny at Tarot's Apprentice. Do such a fun little thing every Sunday night, and I really enjoy throwing cards with them and laughing with them and kind of blowing off some political steam with them. And so that's just fun. And then of course the Oscars were on tonight. So this is the first time I haven't seen hardly any of the movies. The only one I have seen is it's the one with Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin. I can't remember the name of it, but anyways, Kieran won for Best Supporting Actor, and I'm so happy about that. So good for him. And what else? Not much else. We're going to be using the same two decks that I used yesterday. Well, the Mystic Soul Tarot deck and the Mystic Soul Oracle card deck, by Christina. And I can never remember her last name. I'm just so bad. One day I'll remember. Christina Mitchell. Thank you. At Moon and Cactus. I'll leave a link down below. As I say every time, unfortunately, the tarot deck is out of stock right now. I don't know if she's going to reprint or not, but she does, I think, still have some Oracle decks left. So I hope everybody had a great, calm Sunday. Relaxed, spent family time or alone time, whatever works best for you on a Sunday. And I myself had a very relaxed day. Didn't really do much of anything. Gone with the Wind was on TCM, the 30 Days of Oscars, and so that was fun to watch that. I catch it, kind of once every year if I can. I could probably stream it whenever I wanted to, but it's kind of like The Wizard of Oz. It's like you just want to see it once a year. Anyway, so let's get going. So fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's going to go on for you guys tomorrow? So, the moon, starting off with the moon. The Page of Wands with the headdress of fire and the Judgment card. What is going on here? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. You may feel in the dark about something, I think, a little bit. Yeah, and the that Judgment card is just stunning, isn't it? I'm going to refresh my memory here just briefly. I'm still learning. I say that in the description box, and I'm trying to not use guidebooks as much as I can because I think you get kind of too reliant on them. But there's times, and I gotta admit, my brain's a little fuzzy today. I don't know why. It says creating new beginnings. Okay, good. You guys, of all the readings, the fire signs are the ones that throw me off the most, and I don't know why. They seem kind of, the last couple of days, they've just seemed kind of bland, I guess. I don't know. And, like kind of things are rolling along without much issue, and I guess that's a good thing. The Judgment card is always, that to me, Judgment card is one of the, everybody talks about the Tower and the Ten of Swords and how awful those cards are, but the Judgment card to me is one that I think carries a lot of deep meanings. It's really kind of calling you to almost cleanse yourself or be cleansed. Let go of any kind of the regrets you have in the past, so you can kind of move on comfortably. And I feel like in this is, I think it just feels like you're being constricted in some way, and I don't know by whom. I never know whether it's whom or who, but I don't know what, but again, with the blindfolded eyes, we had a reading yesterday, I think it was the air signs, where every single card, the eyes were either shut or obscured by something. Um, Something created by the person obscuring. In other words, like hair in the eyes, things that were physically blocking them that they could easily remove. Um, and although the moon card here, it's the eyes are being blocked by an upside down moth. So what does that mean? I think to me it means that we want to first of all we want to turn that moth right side up. This just feels this feels to me kind of depressing or stopping. I think you have something going on, and yet you feel kind of stopped. Um, kind of you're stopped and yet unaware of the circumstances under which you've been stopped. And I think you need to kind of clear your head and find it may be something in your past that's keeping you from moving forward. It could be a fear. It could be I don't see it necessarily as a person getting in your way, except for your own self, which isn't that always the way. So I would just be mindful of that. I would, and I do find myself saying this a lot, but sometimes you just need to get the hell out of your own way. We are so very good at putting blockades up for no good reason to ourselves. So that's what I would focus on if I were a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And your oracle card is beginning. We saw this one yesterday. I love this card, and it really does signal, find a way to move past this, so you can focus on this and have a beautiful new beginning. And I'll read the beginning description again as I go through this oracle deck more and more. I think I'll hopefully be able to start to remember them. But anyways, the beginning, this card signifies the start of a new journey, and that's kind of lining up with the Judgment card. The next card is the World, which is kind of the completion of this whole cycle. So beginning, start of a new journey or endeavor, a phase in your life. It carries the energy of excitement, potential, fresh opportunities. Get ready, something wonderful is coming. This would be an excellent time for manifesting power and purpose. Your affirmation is, I'm planting seeds of intention, embracing fresh starts, and stepping into the unknown with courage. And don't let that unknown be a blockade. Let that unknown bleed into the excitement of this exciting thing that's coming forward. So that would be my read for you guys. Okay, I just love this card. I'm going to show it off again. The boots are just killing me. Oh my God. Anyway, okay. So that's fire signs. Make sure I get these cards back going the right direction. The energy at the bottom of your read was the Hierophant. And, it may be that a little more research on your part as well. It may be that you are moving into something that you're pretty darn excited about, but also fairly unfamiliar with. Maybe that's what the upside down moth is just this kind of the unknown factor, the I don't have enough knowledge factor. And there's remedies to that. Google searches. Talk to friends and family or somebody that who might be a good advice giver or knowledge giver for whatever it is you're looking into. So that's what I kind of would do. Okay, next, water signs. Hi, my baby water babies, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This water signs represent 3 significant people in my life. One is my brother, one is my best friend in New York, and the other one is an ex-beau from college that I've recently rekindled friendship with. They're all fall under the water signs. Okay, let's go. Eight of Pentacles. Five of Swords. And the Six of Swords. The first thing that comes to my mind is do not cut your nose off to spite your face. You worked hard for a reason. It's you may have put asunder some folks in the process of reaching your goals, but it doesn't mean you need to up and just leave them either. I don't know if something's not maybe going the way you want it to, or you're kind of at that point where it's like, oh God, I'm tired. I'm tired of. I'm tired. I look at this reading and I think to myself, because there's times I know I've only done. This is my third day of these. By the way, this is the readings for March 3rd, for Monday, March 3rd. I forgot to announce it at the beginning, but I swear I started with all sorts of enthusiasm, and the more I do this, the more I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make it to the entire month. I really don't, because it's a I don't know how people do fairs, readers do fairs and stuff like that. Oh, I need a little water, because oh my gosh, it just takes it out of you. I think, of course, I'm super new at this too, so I am over analyzing and overthinking everything here. So that may be part of it, that my brain is just on overdrive doing this. But anyways, this just it feels like you've been working hard on something and finally beginning to kind of feel the fruits of your labor, and that you have some regrets or something in your way that's kind of bothering you, almost to the point where you're ready to give up. Not give up so much as walk away, or that this turmoil is causing this need to get to get a to smoother waters. um, but I don't think, I think that the Eight of Pentacles carries so much weight in this particular spread. And so I think don't let your hard work be uh, be put by the wayside. I think you need to you need a good you need an uplifting message, and I want to give it to you. It's like, it's okay, you've worked hard, setbacks occur, don't let one or a few make that an issue for you. You need to just keep put your head down, barrel on through. You'll be fine. I say that a lot, but I truly believe it. None of this stuff lasts forever. So so that's what I would say to you is, this is not a situation that requires you climbing in a boat and moving to smoother waters. I think the smoother waters are always ahead of you, because of this. So that's that. And your oracle card is Warmth. That's a new one for her. I love that. She's gorgeous. And look at those glasses. Oh my God. Let me get a closer look at that. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. Warmth. Warmth. Your inner fire radiates from within, emitting love and compassion. Those around you bask in the glow of your light. This card represents the nurturing energy that surrounds and comforts us, reminding us of the interconnectedness of all beings and the presence of divine love that lives in our hearts. Warmth brings you healing, happiness, and emotional well-being. Like I said, I think you need an uplifting message, and I hope that I can be that for you today. I am a beacon of warmth and love. I radiate kindness towards myself and others, creating a safe space wherever I go. So there you go on that. I just think that's a great reading. So if you're having doubts, don't. You're good to go. You've put in the work. You've earned it. Keep on keeping on. Okay, air signs. See if we can get a the last couple of air sign readings have been really intense. And I don't know if it's just the nature of that particular element, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarians, or what. I always like to make the let you guys know, which if you're watching this regularly, you'll know I'm an Aquarian, so be mindful of the fact that I may gum up in my own brain on these readings a little bit. I hope not. I'm hoping that because it's different when you're just reading for yourself as opposed to reading for others. So hoping this isn't as problematic as it can be when I'm reading for myself. So, ooh, the Hierophant. I love this card too. So pretty. Uh-oh, and the Devil. Oh, you have Devil whispering in your ear. And the King of Wands. I think The message here is you know better. You know better. Don't be influenced by people who, there's something to be said for doing things the way in which you are comfortable with and feel knowledgeable about. You may not be the master, but you are very good at it. You got a well turned thing, and yet then you've got kind of a wild person here full of all sorts of stuff kind of whispering in your ear and bringing stuff in that maybe you don't even need to hear. And so I would be caught that this is a very cautionary reading to, I would think, to the air signs is, you've got the devil in your ear. You want to, which isn't always a bad thing. I mean, sometimes it can be kind of a knock some sense out of you in order to help you get out of your own way. But sitting next to the King of Wands, who's a very jolly guy, and that's great. And I'm just gonna look him up real quick. I don't get the King of Wands very often. So I'm trying to think what does he have to say about all of this? Who is this guy? Leadership, confidence, healthy sense of self, visionary power, ambitious endeavors. Yeah, I get a lot of strength in this card, and I think this guy or woman or whoever it represents is putting a little devil in your ear, and I think you need to be. I think you are smart enough to see beyond that. Take it for what I guess what I'm saying is take it for what it's worth, but don't forget that you're the one that here and now knows what's going on. You've got the ropes, and there's nothing wrong with holding fast to the values or traditional ways in which you're doing something. It doesn't mean you have to, but I think in this case is somebody spurring you in a direction you don't necessarily want to go. That's just what I'm seeing. And your oracle card is gratitude. Isn't that beautiful? Oh yeah, I love this oracle deck so much. Thank you, Christina, for making it. It's just my fave. So gratitude. B, C, D, F, G. I jumped right past it. There it is. If you drew this card, practice acknowledging and appreciating the blessings, abundance, and beauty present in your life. Be thankful for everything you have. Count your blessings. Affirmation is, I'm grateful for the abundance of blessings in my life, embracing each moment with gratitude and opening my heart to the infinite gifts of the universe. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but be mindful that sometimes those blessings come in like a hailstorm, and you want to be, there's nothing wrong with relying on the knowledge base that you have and what you know is the right thing to do. So there's that for the air signs. And last but not least, the earthy people. So we got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I have a Virgo in my life, and I had 2 Capricorns in my life. Which I spoke about yesterday. Both my parents were Capricorns. Okay. What I realized I did not do the last few times is cut the deck. So I'm cutting it for you guys. Knight of Swords. 9 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Well, something here tells me that you may have spoken out of turn and are feeling the heat, but I say you've earned the right to say what you said or do what you do and defend it with everything you've got. You've got two really, the knight wielding sword guy flying through the desert on his dirt bike, and it looks like a runner even, who's just kind of worn out and yet still ready to move on. You're fine. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, I think, like I said, I think you may have spoken out of turn, or said some words or something that may have been a little stronger than you, that came out a little stronger than you meant, and you're having to defend yourself for that. But it's okay, because I think it needed to, whatever it was, it needed to be said. Wheel of Fortune is saying, yeah, it was time. It was time. It was time to get that out of your head and into the world, into the universe, into the ears of the people that needed to hear it. So I would say don't. You have no regrets here. Whatever it is, no regrets at all. Yeah, at all. And your oracle card is detox. So look at this. I have to get this. Oh, I hope that didn't go out of focus. Shoot, if it did, I apologize. Whenever my screen goes dark on my computer, it makes it go. It unfocuses everything, and unfortunately, I'm not looking at my computer screen very much, and so if it went out of focus, I apologize for that. Anyway, so we're back on. So here is the card, Detox. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, this deck just kills me. So, Detox. What does that mean? I mean, I know what it means, but what's it mean in this case? How is this? How is this affecting you? Detox. Detox symbolizes the purification and release of toxins, whether physical, emotional. Can I speak? Release of toxins, whether physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. This card says that there's something in your life that's causing harm. Causing harm. Cleanse your mind, body, and spirit. Purify your overall well-being for spiritual renewal. Consume healthy foods, clean water, exercise, and spend some time outdoors. Affirmation. I release all that weighs me down from whatever this was. All that weighs me down. Cleansing my body, mind, and spirit to restore to balance, and vitality. And that's just straight across exactly agreeing with what the cards are saying here. So that feels good. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.